Today, let's learn and think about what we need to prepare to achieve big dreams. Let's think about the time when you felt happiest while you do something to accomplish your dream. Stop this video for about 10 minutes until you fill out the table, and start it again when you finish. Jack Welch, who kept CEO position for more than 20 years, and raised the total market capitalization of GE 40 times, was a serious stammerer in his childhood. So he was teased by his friends. Whenever Jack returned home discouraged, his mother always told him, patting his shoulder, that the reason why you cannot speak fast enough is because you are too smart. Because your brain works too fast, your tongue cannot follow the speed enough. For mercy's sake, Jack Welch recovered his self-confidence, and based on this, he kept changing his nature positively and gradually and enlarging his dream. Lady Grace Welch is known as a mental mainstay for Jack Welch, influencing him most until he became a chairman. She not only taught an attitude to accept loss but also inspired him not to lose his self-confidence. This is a table to think who you would like to take after and who he was. Stop this video for about 15 minutes until you fill out the table, and start it again when you finish. The word of mentor originated from Odyssey, a great epic of Homeros based on Greek myth. When Odysseus, a king of Ithaca, an ancient Greek kingdom, went to a Troy battle, he entrusted Mentor, his most credible friend, with his son. Mentor made the prince a great adult by playing a role as a teacher, a friend, a father, and an advisor until Odysseus came back. Thereafter, the word of mentor has been used for a person who leads somebody's life with wisdom and trust. This is a table to trace what kind of life you would like to live. Stop this video for about 15 minutes until you fill out the table, and start it again when you finish. Now you think about your own strengths and advantages. Whatever you do, you must not forget love for yourself. There is a time when other people forget you. But you should not forget yourself. Other people can say you are incompetent. However, you should not say so for yourself. It is because the person who protects and inspires you is exactly yourself. What is responsible for your life is not the world. Stop this video for about 15 minutes until you fill out the table, and start it again when you finish. Blaming the world could be comforting you but cannot solve a problem. On the contrary, you are responsible for the world. And above all things, you are responsible for yourself. It is very important to write what you would like to do at any cost and is palpitating, which is expressed in the dream list or bucket list. Why don't you write at least 10 dreams? If you are given the power to change the world, write down how you change the world if you are God. It is to draw the world you want. Stop this video for about 20 minutes until you fill out the table, and start it again when you finish. This is a simple table for personal mission, value, vision, goal, and execution plan. Your dream, imagination, hope, etc. would not come true. If it comes down to a mission, it becomes a duty you should do during your whole life. Value can be a basic attitude for life or strengths. Vision could be your future reflection as a dream, time limit of which is defined. Goal is to be divided into short-term and long-term and to shape up the dream. Execution plan consists of things to achieve in a relatively short period of time. Mission statement written on this table is mine. Prepare your statement with this reference. Stop this video for about 15 minutes until you fill out the table, and start it again when you finish. I would like to introduce Soo Young Kim, a missionary of dreams. Soo Young Kim is just over 40 years of age. Ms. Kim, who is a troublemaker, entered Yosu Senior High School 1 year later than her friends by passing a qualification examination because she dropped out during her junior high school days. He prepared to go on to university with a dream of being a reporter. People mocked her, saying, "Acknowledge your status." However, she rang a golden bell in 1999 and entered Yonsei University, proving herself that a desperate dream can come true surely. After she majored in English literature and business administration and graduated, she joined Goldman Sachs, one of the best investment banks in the world. However, the delight did not last long and cancer cells in her body were found. She was shocked and made a list of 73 dreams, what to do before death. To accomplish the first dream, because she lived 1/3 of her life in Korea, she would travel around the world for the next 1/3, and for the last 1/3, live in the most loved country, and she thoughtlessly left Korea for London in 2005 and started the challenge. After finishing MS course in London University, she joined Royal Dutch Shell, ranked the first company in sales revenue in the world, and worked as a category manager in charge of sales revenue of $8 million a year. She had accomplished 46 dreams such as purchasing a house for parents, climbing Mount Kilimanjaro, coming on the musical stage, etc. In 70 countries in 7 years. In 2010, she published a book of "Do Not Stop, Write Down Your Dream Again." She accomplished another dream of giving inspiration to people. She undertook a project of Panorama of a Dream, introducing the lives and dreams of 365 people in 25 countries for 365 days starting from London from June 2011. She now increased the number of dreams into 83. She arranged her dreams well, executed, challenged even enormous obstacles undoubtedly, and did her best. The most basic principle for setting goals is SMART. 1. Simple and specific. Goal has to be simple and specific. 2. Measurable and meaningful. Goal has to be meaningful and measurable. 3. Achievable. Goal has to be achievable. 4. Reasonable and responsible. Goal has to be reasonable and the owner must be able to be responsible. 5. Timed. A goal without a time limit means nothing. If you cannot meet the time limit, you have to set it again. Professor Ishiura Shoichi, a specialist of brain science, is a professor of graduate school at Tokyo University, said that you should change habits by changing brain structure to accomplish your promise to improve your life. And to change the structure of brain, you need to keep executing for 30 days. For example, if you want to stop smoking, you need to stop it for 30 days because it takes 30 days to synthesize and construct protein to change brain structure related to smoking. He insisted that you could get large effects if you keep executing a goal for 30 days because you could change brain structure related to the goal.